Sometimes when I'm out at night and I see a group of women, I like to walk up to them and pretend that I'm a judge at a dog show. And I just go, third, second, first. In that order. They love it. They want to be judged. People have always told me I have a sick sense of humor. What do you say to that? I assume it's relative. Who are you comparing me to? Carrot Top? Then yeah, I'm a little blue. To my circle of friends, I'm tame. My sister's off the charts. I play practical jokes on her constantly, though. I got her so good a few weeks ago. I replaced her pepper spray with silly string. Anyway, that night, she got raped. And she called me the next day going, "You son of a bitch! You got me so good." No. As soon as I started spraying him in the face, I'm like, "Daniel! This is gonna really hurt." Hot pocket. That's how that joke ends. I had another comic friend of mine finish it. I hate rain.
Sick.
I understand the necessity for it. But when I walk outside, I prefer it to be sunny. That's why I love California so much. Oh. And I think it's because I wear a 35 inseam when I'm clearly a 34. But I've always liked my pants long in the back. I can hit the ground, naturally fray over time, but when it rains, oh. Am I right? The fray gets wet, and the pant leg goes up much higher than anything I ever stepped in. I just look down, I'm like, ah! Is this what the people in New Orleans went through? Because this is awful. Had I known it was that bad, maybe I would have helped. Next time, Trina 2, I'm your savior. Do they name storms like sequels in movies? Because they should. Trina 2, God's still crying.
God's still
You want help? Don't invest in property value that's below sea level. You're welcome. Learned that one on Property Virgins. Thanks, Sandra. Is there an upside to wildfires here in California? Yeah. How about when you walk outside and you're like, who's having a barbecue? I'm so hungry. Oh, that's just my neighbor losing their memories. But I still want barbecue. What 2 sides would I get? I think coleslaw, baked beans. No. Mac and cheese. Ah, I want 3 sides. People always assume I'm a bleeding heart liberal. What? I'm conservative on almost all the key issues. I hate the poor. I've said that forever. We need help. Yeah, we've heard. And some of you know I have a charity, but I did that for tax purposes. If you're not familiar with it, it's called Febrezing the Homeless. No, it's not what some of you think. What I do, I go around and I Febreze homeless people. Is that what you thought it was? Well, this isn't a game show. It's nice. Who would you give $1 to? The guy that smells like liquid garbage or ocean breeze? It's a no-brainer. You're gonna make it rain on number 2. Make it rain. Thank you, rap community, for continuing to keep women in their place. He said with heavy sarcasm. If you don't know, it's when you throw cash on the hose. I came up with my own expression. I like to make it hail. Yeah, that's when you throw change on sluts. Ow! Are those nickels? Yeah, it's a down economy. I'm a baller on a budget, bitch. You see that? You see that? Keep an open hand. That'll keep you out of prison. I don't know if that's true. Just in case anybody goes home tonight and decides to beat the shit out of their... I kept an open hand. Your Honor, the comedian clearly stated.
He was
Death
like,
penalty?
He talking about me?
I go conservative. Kill him.
You saw that? He was like, he talking about me?
Death penalty? I go conservative. Kill him. I don't care. The argument against is silly. Oh, what if you put to death an innocent man? To that I say, good. It's worked out in the past. Am I right, Christians? John 3:16. That's not a no, that's the story. An innocent man took the bullet so we could live horrible lives, apologize at the end, and get in for free. I read the Cliff Notes. You can moan all you want. That is spot on accurate. Some issues I go a little left on. I heart abortion. Fine. Where's that t-shirt, Urban Outfitters? I'll buy one. Large, pre-shrunk, cotton poly blend, overpriced, but very soft. Just says, I heart abortion. Not a regular heart, an unborn fetus heart. That has been vacuumed out. Look at it. What, it's okay for them to stick it on a poster board, shove it into some kid's face that's making the toughest decision of her life, but I embrace it and I'm the a-hole? Got it. What's the back of the shirt say? Problem solved. Says, go back to being selfish. Your life's not over just yet. Don't have to take all those failed dreams and cram them down somebody else's throat. Back of the shirt's long. People may bump into you. Like, sorry, I was reading that horrible shirt. Where are you headed? Sarah Palin's house.
Sarah Palin's house.
The Octomom, Kate plus 8. Anybody that's had a litter of children, I hope the courts take them and they staple your vagina closed. Seriously, holy cow. What's her name? Had 6 children. Then she had 8 more, which equals, I'm not Asian, but I know it's a big number. Do I hit? Do I stay? Does it matter what the dealer has? We think she had 8. Who knows if they finished vacuuming out her vagina? I can only assume her labor involved one of those golf ball retriever rakes that you blindly throw into the dirty pond and skim the floor. And you're like, look, an orange one. Women can't drive. And these ladies are single. Fellas, be careful who you're pumping drinks into at a bar. You know, when you're talking out your ass, oh, I'd love to have a family someday. She's like, really? Look outside. You see those 4 minivans idling? They're all mine. They're filled with our dreams. They want money. You know who should sponsor those women? eHarmony. Because if they can pair them, that's a pretty good site. Yeah, according to your profile, you would be a perfect match for a rabbit. Would you like to meet Easter? Or Bugs? Or Thumper? Or Trix? Or Velveteen? Or Roger? Or Playboy? Or VW? Or Eminem from 8 Mile? Small Vibrator? Energizer? I'm out. That's all the rabbits I got. It's not going to make the show. Don't worry about it. Oh. You ever ask your parents when you're younger, who do you love more, Mom? And she's like, I love you guys the same. You walk away okay with it. You've heard of a tie between 2 people. What is the Octomom going to do? There's no way a 14-way tie is believable. She's going to have to be honest. Who do I love more? Let's see. Oh, wow. 4, you're retarded, so you're out. Now let's focus on kids that have eyelids. Is this the joke that's too far? Just want to make sure. Everybody was fine with my sister getting raped, right? Okay. But this one. Speaking of awful parents, Joe Jackson deserves a Lifetime Achievement Award. Holy cow. I like when people acted shocked that Michael died. Are you kidding me? Michael was on borrowed time as soon as he switched races. Don't act so sad over his death. Are you kidding me? There's a reason his reunion tour was in London. Nobody in America wants to watch a 50-year-old man scoot backwards. But that parenting debate, to spank your kid or not to spank your kid, because Joe shows you, yeah, you can in fact beat your child to greatness. Oh, but the thin red line you toe, because you want to hit him enough that he has the creative angst to one day give you the Thriller album, but not so much that he fucks children. Yeah.
How did I know that's what I was going to do?
I'm not ready for kids. I just don't know if I could make that distinction. Was that too hard? How come when people say worst case scenario, it's clearly not? Like you could always add, and then a roller coaster cut my head off. I have a new TV show coming out that I'm really hyped about. It's called The Vagina Whisperer, co-produced by Cesar Millan. It's for people that are having trouble in the bedroom. I come over, I watch you and your partner make love. I make sure the vagina is in a calm, submissive state by constantly going shh, 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 shh. I have a Mexican mother as well. Shh. Then I ask you to step aside. I show you how I would do it. Then the last 58 minutes or so is me apologizing, trying to tell you this never happens, and recommending that we put this vagina down. I don't think it's safe to bring home to my pack. I was making love to this girl recently. Let's say she's 19. There's no bouncer in my bedroom. You're in. She says to me during the act of lovemaking, "Hey, Daniel, what's it like having sex with a condom on?" And I'm like, how should I know? I didn't say that. We need time machines. What I said was way less romantic. I said, oh, it's a lot like picking up dog shit with a bag. Which I thought then and think now is a spot-on analogy. Like, you know there's dog poo in your hand, but you don't freak out. Barack Obama went with a Portuguese water dog. What? What a mistake. I was hoping so bad that he would adopt one of Michael Vick's dogs. What? Are you kidding me? How great would that be? Our first black president to walk out on the White House lawn with a pit bull and just take a gangster knee and pray the media doesn't write something racist. Like, sleep tight, America. DMX has got our back.
R.I.P. DMX.
Barack Obama doesn't inspire me. No, George W. inspired me because I could look at him and be like, oh, I could do that. Barack set the bar a little out of reach. Well, you want me to help in the community? That sounds horrible. When do we get to be selfish again? That's the country I was born into. Sometimes when I'm out at night and I see a group of women, I like to walk up to them and pretend that I'm a judge at a dog show. And I just go, third, second, first. In that order. They love it. They want to be judged. They spend a lot of time getting ready. There's not a girl in here that wouldn't like to go home tonight with a blue ribbon on. Her friend's like, where did you get that ugly ribbon? Oh, some guy at the bar thought I won. Katie didn't even place. I know, it's crazy. If I see a really hot chick, I'll grab her by the crotch and the throat and be like, best in show. Little heavy. Should have picked one from the toy group.
That boy will get canceled immediately today, boy. He would not. That boy, this would not fly, boy.
Big can be beautiful, okay? Just not to me. I find you disgusting. Freshman 15 is not a life sentence. Okay? I know this is awkward right now for some of us. He wants us to eat healthy and exercise. What a jerk. We're too fat. We're just too fat. I was on a plane recently that was delayed over 3 hours at the gate because they ran out of seatbelt extensions. Yeah. Like they didn't have any more. They were out. Like we had to wait for an inbound flight of fat people to get their seatbelt extensions to bring over to our flight. Do you even know what seatbelt extensions are? Seatbelts only go this big.
They're already long as
Some
fuck.
people need an extra 6.5 feet of nylon to strap in, as if any collision would unwedge them. You ever been on a flight and a bunch of Virgin flyers applaud like morons after a successful landing? I always pray that those same people were on the U.S. Airways flight that landed in the Hudson River, and they just went, boo! Boo! What is this? It's supposed to be on land, you dick. New York gets all the cool plane crashes. All right, maybe cool's not the right word, but you know what I'm trying to say. I love that the modeling industry gets attacked for being too skinny. Really, America? You're not too big? Something in your mouth? You know why they say that? The models are too skinny? It's because parents are horrible. They can't tell their 16-year-old daughter that she's not really a princess. Well, guess what? I can. If you're 16 years old and you think the only difference between you and Giselle is your waistline and not your busted face, here's some advice. Fill up the Paxil, because life is gonna be really sad. If you're walking around like, well, why am I not a supermodel yet? Who are you even looking at, Seabiscuit? Oh, I want to be a model. Do you want me to explain it to you? Let's start with your jawline. That's not gonna sell a lot of makeup in the magazines. But I'm skinny. You are a troll. My advice, have a Twinkie, get real good at math, because life is not gonna be easy for you. I'm sorry if this is your wake-up call, but being an ugly woman is like being a man. You're gonna have to work. Thank you very much, you guys. Thank you. Thank you.
That's where he ended it. That's how he ended it. He ended that joint with a harsh truth, bro. I love specials. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So that's my first time reacting to Daniel Tosh. She got another special too. I don't know who I'm reacting to now. Oh, I said Norm Macdonald, bro. I gotta find something like that on him. Like, I be having to find these, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know. A lot of them be on YouTube. I'm not trying to react to ones that be on YouTube per se, because I always have access to them. I want something I don't really have access to, like that hidden gem stuff that they only got clips of on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But that's it though. If you're on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, like and subscribe, on the notification bell, you know how that go. You get them in parts, you feel me? And if you're on Patreon, thank y'all for coming. Thank y'all. And yep. Come on.